Hi guys, so today I want to react to the Korean War in 30 seconds using Google Earth. Before the video even starts, I think it's only fair that we give props to the original creator, which was Franceinanutshell. His channel and video will be down in the description. So let's start. Let me turn it up. But also, let me give some context before the video really starts. So Korea used to be one nation, but after World War II, when Japan invaded many countries like China and Korea, it was split along the 38th parallel. That's this line. So in the north, there was a communist regime. In the south, there was an anti-communist regime. And the two really did not like each other, and they both wanted reunification, but under, their rule. North Korea wanted there to be full Korea, like, just Korea again, but under their rule, and the same thing with the South. The South wanted it to be reunited, but under the South's control. So, it was only really inevitable until one of the Koreas would invade. Yeah, so you can tell by this clip that North Korea was a much more powerful Korea than South Korea, which is kind of the opposite of what it is now. Now South Korea is regarded as the much more powerful one, but North Korea was getting aid from the Soviet Union, so as a result it was much more powerful. So you can see that this is where the UN begins to land troops and begins to push back North Korea. And you can tell how much of a difference this made and how quickly they begin to push back North Korea. Oh yeah, so this is where China gets involved. I'm guessing that they didn't two things. I feel like they thought that the UN might continue to go into China's border, because China had become a communist country, and most people didn't appreciate that, so I guess they were worried about that. I think another reason is that they didn't want anti-communist an anti-communist country right along the border, so that because they might invade in the future, even if they weren't going to invade now.
Communist forces attacked the Republic of Korea.
Yeah, so China gets involved, and then they begin to push back the UN. And I think the US at this point did consider using nuclear weapons, but since Russia had nuclear weapons, they didn't want to risk out a nuclear war. I don't think at the time China had yet gotten its nuclear weapons. I think at the time it still didn't have any nuclear weapons. Yeah.
This attack has made it clear beyond all doubt that the international communist movement is willing to use armed invasion to conquer independent nations. Movement is willing to use armed invasion to conquer.
Yep, okay, so this is pretty much this is the border now. This is North Korea, this is South Korea. And it's kind of sad to think that had China not got involved, North Korea wouldn't be a thing. Korean unification would have been then, and North Koreans wouldn't have to suffer. It's quite sad to think about, but yeah, it's very sad. So that's pretty much it for this video. If you enjoyed this video, consider liking and subscribing for more content. Also, leave a comment below what you think I should do for my next video. See you next time.